So, using a hex editor can be an overwhelming or even an intimidating experience for a new examiner. There's a lot of information that's presented to you very quickly, and it can be very overwhelming for someone who's just getting started doing this work at a very low level. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to break through and break up into several parts a walkthrough on interpreting information when it's presented within the confines of a hexadecimal reader. And for the purposes of this demonstration, we're using a virtual machine I made using the same version of Kali Linux used in the course. But it's local, so that way we could make a few different demonstration files here for the purposes of this work. So we've opened up our terminal here, and we're going to open up the tool by typing in ghex, and then I just have the root path, I have the file path all the way out to a example file that I created for, again, the purposes of this course, for this walkthrough. So hitting enter, we're going to see that the tool is going to pop up. Now again, we're going to walk through this slowly. So we're going to break it up into more bite-sized manageable chunks. Now, this is just the default configuration of the tool, but you do want to take a few moments to make a few notes here. First, I always recommend leaving the tool open in the current width that it is already in. The tool opens up in the same consistent width each time you open it up, and that's partly by design, because as we'll talk about in a few moments, the same width becomes important when you're counting out the positions within the file you're looking at, or the piece of data you're looking at. Opening up maximum or expanding this changes the dimensions. Looking to the left here, watch the left as we open this up. You can see that it changes the positions. It doesn't alter the data. This information in the middle is still the same. But what it does is it changes the counts a little bit, makes it a little bit trickier. So if you open it up or you maximized it, well, it's great because you have a really wide screen, but if you're tasked with looking at certain things, particularly with our book, File System Forensics, or some of the supplemental reading materials you'll see in the course, the positions are a little bit trickier to follow. So if you've maximized it already, just go ahead and exit out of it and open up the tool again. So it's going to always open up in the 0 through 9, A through F width pattern. So now that the tool is open, we've already loaded up a file. If you didn't have the file loaded up already, there are two ways to do it. See the tool here, the ghex, and then I have the path written out all the way to where my file is located. That works just fine. In certain portions of the course, you're going to be tasked with going within the CFDI-320 directory and then opening up a file located within that directory, which is fine. If you're within that directory already, noted here, you'd see that you're within the CFDI-320 directory. You could just type in something like ghex week2.dd and it would already open it up because you're already within the confines of that subdirectory. If you are not within the CFDI-320 directory, you'd have to spell out the path from the root all the way down to the location of that particular file. So if you wanted to just open up the particular file using the GUI confine, the graphical user interface of this particular tool. Whoops, there we go again. Opening up ghex, force a habit, go to File, Open, go to our desktop, and the fat example. Again, this is an example file made. You will not see this file in the virtual machine you're using for the course. This is completely custom for the purposes of this demonstration. So, here's the piece of information we're working on. So we can see here that, actually, let's open up a different example first. We can open it up here. I'm going to open up our fat example. So our capabilities here are pretty extensive with this tool. we can see a lot of information. A lot of really great information actually is presented for us. Now, when you're navigating within the hexadecimal reader, the default layout of most readers is going to be, again, the 0 through 9 A through F configuration. That's important to note. The way that I teach reading this information is, this is confusing if you're trying to find your positions. So I break it up into a few different steps. If you were looking for, say you wanted to find the C here, say you were given the position, you need to find offset 47. The way I do it is I always work vertical first, horizontal second. So you'll notice that there's a consistent pattern here. 0 through 9 A through F going up and down, and 0 through 9 going A through F going left to right. So starting here, it would be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we scroll down slightly, we can see A, B, C, D, E, F. And it repeats 0, 1, 2, and so on and so forth. So if you're going horizontal, it'd be 0. Note that this position here, this is 0, 0, this is 1, 0, this is 2, 0, 3, 0, 4, 0, 5, 0, and so on and so forth. This is 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A, B, C, D, E, F. So this position is 0F, otherwise known as 0FH or 0XF. In this particular tool, the offset position marker is also noted on the bottom left. So wherever you click, the position marker updates and tells you exactly where you are. It also tells you where you're sweeping too. So you can see this here. So if we were looking again for offset 47, go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I place my marker there, and then I count out horizontal. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This space, this position right here, these two values is offset 47. So we went 4, and then we went over until we reached 7. And in looking at a hexadecimal reader, 0 is a position value in and of itself. It's not nothing. It does contain a value. So you're really going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but no, that position, that would be a common slip up, but your actual position here is 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. So just move slowly, going vertical first, up or down, and then left or right. That is part 1 on looking at how to interpret some of this information that's being presented to you.